Imagine a peaceful garden at sunrise, where every plant is carefully tended, petals align just so, and a quiet figure works with steady hands, coaxing beauty from the earth with love. That's the soul of a Virgo, a person who brings clarity and care to everything they touch, as if guided by a higher purpose. Have you ever wondered why Virgos have this knack for making life feel more grounded, their thoughtful actions leaving a mark that lingers? Today, we're embarking on a journey to explore the 12 heavenly purposes God gave to Virgo, special gifts that shape their spirit into something truly remarkable. Whether you're a Virgo, reflecting on your own unique strengths, or you know one who steadies your world, this is for you, an invitation to uncover what makes them so extraordinary. Virgos aren't just about details or diligence, though they excel there, they carry a sacred calling to heal, serve, and bring order in ways that feel divine. Picture them as God's caretakers, sowing kindness and wisdom wherever they go. We'll dive into 12 distinct purposes, from their humble heart to their ability to mirror heaven's harmony, each one revealing why they're so vital. So, settle in with a cozy blanket, maybe a cup of tea, and let's begin this story together. Think of it as a moment to pause, like resting in that garden, ready to see Virgo's light in a new way. By the end, you'll view them not just as the ones who keep things together, but as souls woven with a holy thread, crafting a better world with every step. Ready to discover Virgo's divine design? Let's start with their first purpose and watch their beauty bloom. 1. To serve with humility. Have you ever watched a Virgo move through a room, quietly fixing what's out of place, their kindness so natural it feels like they were born for it? That's their first heavenly purpose, to serve with humility, offering their heart to others without a hint of need for recognition. Picture a Virgo at a friend's house after a long week, noticing the dishes piling up and rolling up their sleeves to scrub every plate, not because anyone asked, but because they saw a chance to lighten a load. They're the ones slipping a homemade meal to a neighbor who's under the weather or spending hours tutoring a struggling student, their efforts wrapped in a calm smile that brushes off any fuss. This isn't just being nice, it's a sacred mission, a divine gift from God to weave care into the fabric of daily life. Their humility doesn't chase applause, yet it shifts the world in ways that matter, making chaos feel manageable, hearts feel seen. They serve with a steadiness that turns small gestures into anchors, grounding everyone around them in love. When a Virgo gives without expecting return, they're mirroring God's own selflessness, the kind that works tirelessly behind the scenes to lift us all. Their service is like a ripple, spreading comfort and order wherever it touches, reminding us that the smallest acts can carry the deepest meaning. This purpose is the quiet pulse of their spirit, a foundation for all they do, but another holy calling is waiting to step into the light. 2. To perfect with precision. Ever seen a Virgo pour their focus into a task, refining every detail until it shines like a gem polished to perfection? That's their second heavenly purpose, to perfect with precision, crafting a world where everything fits just right. Imagine a Virgo designing a community newsletter, checking fonts and margins with care, ensuring every word lands clearly so readers feel connected. They're the ones tweaking a family vacation plan, mapping routes and packing snacks, so everyone enjoys a trip without hiccups, or adjusting a coworker's spreadsheet until it's crystal clear, saving hours of confusion. This isn't about being fussy, it's a divine calling, a gift from God to bring clarity and excellence to life's messy edges. Their sharp eye sees what others overlook, turning flaws into opportunities for beauty and function. They don't just fix things, they elevate them, making work smoother, homes cozier, plans stronger. When a Virgo hones a detail, they reflect God's own artistry, the kind that shaped oceans and forests with flawless balance. Their precision is a quiet promise that care matters, that effort transforms the ordinary into something extraordinary. This purpose makes them builders of better moments, architects of order in a world that often spins too fast, but another sacred gift is ready to unfold in their story. 3. To heal with compassion. Have you ever confided in a Virgo and felt their warmth wash over you, like a soft blanket easing a chill you didn't know you carried? That's their third heavenly purpose, to heal with compassion, soothing pain with a tenderness that feels straight from heaven. Picture a Virgo at a family gathering, noticing a cousin sitting alone, heavy with worry, and pulling up a chair to listen, then suggesting a small step, maybe a walk to clear their head, that shifts their whole mood. They're the ones bringing a thermos of soup to a sick friend or spending their lunch break helping a colleague sort through stress, always pairing kind words with practical help. This empathy isn't just instinct, it's a holy charge, a gift from God to mend what's broken in hearts and lives with gentle, steady care. Their compassion doesn't overwhelm, but grounds, offering a safe space where pain feels heard and hope feels possible. They heal by seeing people, really seeing them, and acting with love that's both thoughtful and real. When a Virgo comforts, they echo God's own mercy, the kind that finds us in our lowest moments and lifts us back to light. Their healing touch is a quiet miracle, stitching lives together with care, but another divine purpose is waiting to bloom in their journey. 4. To guide with wisdom. Ever leaned on a Virgo for advice and walked away feeling like someone handed you a lantern in a storm, lighting your next step with calm certainty? That's their fourth heavenly purpose, to guide with wisdom, sharing insights that clear the fog and point to truth. Imagine a Virgo sitting with a friend facing a big move, mapping out every angle, from costs to emotions, their words cutting through doubt like a steady hand. They're the ones a teammate calls when a project stalls, offering a plan that's sharp yet kind, or the sibling who helps untangle a tough choice with logic that feels like love. This isn't just being smart, it's a sacred talent, a blessing from God to steer others through life's twists with clarity and care. Their wisdom doesn't boast, but lands softly, building trust and courage in those who hear it. They see patterns, weigh truths, and speak with a grounded honesty that makes decisions feel less daunting. When a Virgo guides, they mirror God's own counsel, the kind that brings order to confusion and strength to wavering hearts. Their insight is a beacon, helping others find their way, but another holy gift is ready to rise in their story. 5. To build with reliability. Have you ever counted on a Virgo and found them steady as an oak, holding firm when everything else shakes? That's their fifth heavenly purpose, to build with reliability, forging trust that others can rest in without a second thought. Picture a Virgo organizing a charity drive, showing up before dawn to sort donations, ensuring every box reaches someone in need, their calm focus keeping chaos at bay. They're the ones driving across town to keep a promise to a friend, or staying late to finish a group task, their commitment as solid as a cornerstone. This dependability isn't just routine, it's a divine design, a gift from God to create stability in a world that often sways. Their reliability doesn't falter under pressure, but grows stronger, offering a foundation for plans, relationships, dreams to thrive. They make people feel safe, known, valued, simply by being there, time and again. When a Virgo stands firm, they reflect God's own faithfulness, the kind that anchors us through storms and seasons. Their steadfast heart builds bridges to possibility, crafting spaces where others can grow, but another sacred role is waiting to shine forth. 6. To nurture with care. Have you ever seen a Virgo tend to something, whether a person or a place, with such devotion it feels like they're coaxing life itself to bloom? That's their sixth heavenly purpose, to nurture with care, fostering growth with a patience that's nothing short of divine. Picture a Virgo in a small backyard garden, kneeling in the dirt to plant seeds, checking soil and sunlight daily, their hands gentle as they help each sprout thrive. They're the ones staying up late to coach a friend through a tough skill, breaking it down step by step, or organizing a cozy book club where everyone feels valued, their quiet encouragement sparking new ideas. This isn't just kindness, it's a sacred gift, a calling from God to cultivate beauty and potential wherever they go. Their care doesn't rush or force, but steadies, creating spaces where people and dreams can flourish. They notice the overlooked, like a wilting plant or a weary heart, and pour in just what's needed to revive it. When a Virgo nurtures, they reflect God's own tenderness, the kind that shapes forests and souls with love. Their nurturing builds havens of growth, making life richer for everyone they touch, but another holy purpose is waiting to unfold. 7. To clarify with truth. Ever watched a Virgo unravel a tangled mess, whether it's a plan or a problem, and leave it so clear you wonder how you missed the answer? That's their seventh heavenly purpose, to clarify with truth, cutting through confusion with a mind as sharp as it is kind. Imagine a Virgo at a team meeting where ideas clash, stepping in to sort facts from feelings, their calm voice laying out a path everyone can follow. They're the ones helping a sibling sort through a tricky contract, spotting fine print others glossed over, or calmly explaining a complex issue to a neighbor, making it simple without making anyone feel small. This isn't just logic, it's a divine mission, a gift from God to bring honesty and order to life's haze. Their clarity doesn't judge, but illuminates, helping people see what's real and what matters. They sift through noise with a quiet focus, offering truth that feels like a lifeline. When a Virgo speaks clearly, they echo God's own truth, the kind that anchors us when lies and doubts swirl. Their honesty lights the way forward, making choices easier, but another sacred role is ready to shine. 8. To give with practicality. Have you ever been touched by a Virgo's generosity, not flashy but so thoughtful it fits your needs like a key in a lock? That's their eighth heavenly purpose, to give with practicality, sharing what matters in ways that truly help. Picture a Virgo noticing a coworker's frayed backpack and gifting them a sturdy new one, chosen for its perfect size, no fuss or fanfare. They're the ones packing extra lunches for a struggling family down the street, each meal balanced and hearty, or donating their time to teach a skill, breaking it down so others can stand taller. This isn't random charity, it's a holy design, a blessing from God to meet needs with precision and care. Their giving doesn't seek attention, but solves problems, offering exactly what's needed, when it's needed most. They give with a wisdom that sees beyond the surface, finding ways to lift burdens without overwhelming. When a Virgo shares, they mirror God's provision, the kind that feeds and sustains us through every season. Their practical gifts are lifelines, building hope through action, but another divine calling is waiting to emerge. 9. To thrive with discipline. Ever admired a Virgo's ability to stick to a goal, moving forward with a focus that seems to bend time to their will? That's their 9th heavenly purpose, to thrive with discipline, mastering their path and inspiring others to do the same. Imagine a Virgo training for a marathon, rising at dawn to run, logging every mile with care, their routine a quiet testament to grit. They're the ones keeping a budget on track, saving for a dream without slipping, or studying late to ace a tough course, their notes a model of order. This isn't just willpower, it's a sacred gift, a calling from God to shape life with intention and strength. Their discipline doesn't flaunt, but builds, turning hopes into realities through steady steps. They show up, day after day, not for glory but for growth, their focus a guide for anyone watching. When a Virgo commits, they reflect God's own order, the kind that spins planets and seasons in perfect rhythm. Their self-control is a quiet fire, lighting paths to success, but another holy purpose is ready to unfold. 10. To see with insight. Have you ever shared a moment with a Virgo and realized they noticed something you missed, their gaze catching truths hidden in plain sight? That's their 10th heavenly purpose, to see with insight, understanding life with a depth that feels almost prophetic. Picture a Virgo at a friend's dinner, picking up on a subtle tension nobody named, later checking in with a text that opens a healing talk. They're the ones spotting a flaw in a work plan before it fails, saving time with one keen observation, or reading a child's quiet mood and finding just the right story to lift it. This isn't mere cleverness, it's a divine talent, a gift from God to perceive what's beneath the surface with clarity and care. Their insight doesn't overwhelm, but connects, seeing people and problems with a heart that listens. They notice the unspoken, offering understanding that feels like a gift. When a Virgo sees deeply, they echo God's own knowing, the kind that sees us fully and loves us still. Their perception is a bridge to truth, but another sacred role is waiting to shine. 11. To create with peace. Have you ever walked into a space a Virgo touched and felt an instant calm, like the world slowed down just enough to breathe? That's their 11th heavenly purpose, to create with peace, weaving harmony into places and moments that need it most. Picture a Virgo rearranging a cluttered office, setting every file in order, adding a small plant by the window, their quiet work turning a hectic room into a haven where ideas can flow. They're the ones planning a family picnic with soft blankets and a playlist that soothes, making everyone forget their worries, or helping a friend tidy their apartment after a rough week, each folded towel a step toward calm. This isn't just organization, it's a sacred gift, a calling from God to hush life's chaos with gentle care. Their peace doesn't demand attention but settles softly, like a cool breeze on a warm day, inviting rest and clarity. They craft spaces, physical and emotional, where people can find balance, their touch a balm for frazzled hearts. When a Virgo brings calm, they reflect God's own serenity, the kind that stills storms and steadies souls. Their tranquil creations are gifts of grace, soothing the world around them, but one final purpose waits to complete their story. 12. To reflect God's order. Ever noticed how a Virgo's life seems to hum with a quiet rhythm, as if they've tapped into a blueprint that keeps everything in sync? That's their 12th heavenly purpose, to reflect God's order, living in a way that mirrors heaven's perfect design. Imagine a Virgo balancing a demanding job and family life, their mornings planned with precision, from packing lunches to carving out time for a child's bedtime story, each task flowing seamlessly into the next. They're the ones streamlining a chaotic fundraiser, ensuring every dollar stretches far, or keeping a journal so neat it feels like a map of their soul, their discipline a steady pulse. This isn't mere routine, it's a holy calling, a gift from God to embody structure in a world that often frays. Their order isn't rigid but life-giving, creating paths where others can thrive, their clarity a guide through confusion. They live with intention, showing that every choice can align with something greater, their days a testament to purpose. When a Virgo orders their world, they echo God's own harmony, the kind that spun galaxies into place with flawless grace. Their lives are a canvas of divine design, inspiring us all, and now their full purpose shines clear. Here we stand at the end of our journey, having uncovered the 12 heavenly purposes God gave to Virgo, each one a brushstroke in their quiet, powerful portrait. From serving humbly to reflecting divine order, Virgos are crafted to steady the world with care, wisdom, and peace, their lives a gentle force of love and clarity. If you're a Virgo, embrace these gifts with pride, knowing your thoughtful heart is part of a sacred plan. If you know a Virgo, take a moment to thank them for their steady presence, the way they make life feel lighter. Let's all learn from them, finding ways to serve, heal, and order our days with a little more grace. Thank you for joining me to celebrate Virgo's divine calling, a story of purpose that leaves us all a bit richer. Keep nurturing, friends, and let your light glow soft and true.